So, where the hell were we? You guys are on board an evil demonic city floating through hyperspace, and you just stolen the holy artifacts back from the dragon armies. You were engaged with the Draconians, but falling down from the sky, a giant pillar comes down and destroys the bridge, and the party gets separated. You two are falling into this giant evil demonic cathedral. What do you want? No. You fall for a couple hours, then you land in a giant pit of bones. You fall in a giant. Fall into a giant pit of bones. You fall into a giant pit of bones. Surrounding you are the dead bodies of several hobbits, and out of the gold comes swarms of kobolds, pointing their spears at you. You come from the outside world. Strangers, dangers, kill them all. You could roll a charisma check if you want to convince them you're not enemies. You're not. They don't have hair. They're reptiles. Hey, you want to join us? Cool. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Does anyone have a spare character sheet we give them? Any spare player sheets we give them? Anyone will do. Like low level. Oh, all right. So, you're in a giant pit of bones surrounded on all sides by these little dragon humanoid kobolds holding their spears at you. You come from the outside world. Enemies you are. All of you must die. More like reptilian little dragon humans. The size of a gnome. You're in a giant intergalactic demon city. Fancy. It can work in so many different ways. So, do you want to fight them? Do you want to convince them not to attack you? What do you want to do? Roll me intimidation check. One of them does have a small strain of hair. One moment you're playing an anime pretty boy, then you're playing a frickin' what'd you get? You pull its skull out for its head. You pull its entire spinal cord out of its head. They killed us! They killed Bill! Kill them! Yeah, this might be a good time to run. Or... Okay. You do have a holy relic on you. Maybe that could do something. What species are you? Do you want to run, guys, or do you want to fight these bastards? All in all, I'll give their entire health, swarm as, 40. 40 hit points is nothing. The cantrip? Do it. The cantrip? Your usual spirit thing. Your Dark Souls Elden Ring cheat code. That definitely hits. Roll me damage. All right. These are mostly. So you do this. What is that? Plus. Alright, give me a d20. And they're one giant swarm. You succeed.
12 damage.
You take out a third of them. They start falling back and firing arrows at you. Everyone roll me armor dexterity roll checks. Let me give them. Here we go. 16. What'd you get?
I got a 9.
You both succeed, and you are going to. I'm gonna roll for the damage you get. 3 damage. You get a little arrow that nicks you in the cheek. You hear a loud roaring sound. And out of the pits are giant serpentine monsters being ridden by the kobolds. Giant evil metal snakes. And dozens more are crawling out of the caverns, coming towards you. Do you guys want to fight these things? As you start running, the song from Indiana Jones starts playing.
Which one?
Dun, dun, dun. Na, 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 na. And I take you guys want to run to the Holy Relics? Everyone roll me speech, agility. Roll me the Indiana Jones thing, man. Speed. Like dexterity to get out of there. Physical prowess. Acrobatics, yes. This is going to be like you're running for your life sort of thing. Everyone roll.
20. 15. Plus like 2. 15 plus 2.
You all barely make it. You're running down the caverns. The kobolds are racing after you, firing arrows and darts. The kobolds are chasing after you in swarms. You're running down these catacombs of skulls and bones. What'd you get? No, he made it. He made it.
Yeah, I'm just helping him.
Yeah.
Next time.
Gotcha.
So next time he might roll really low and not make it unless.
So you're running through these bone-filled caverns and catacombs, while hordes of kobolds chase you, firing their arrows. They miss for the most part. Then as you reach, in one hallway, you reach a giant chasm, another great chasm, and there's a bridge leading across it. On the other side of the bridge is a black-robed figure wearing a horned helmet. Do you want to take your chances with the kobolds or the stranger? Roll me acrobatics again. You got. Roll again. Oh.
2 plus.
I'm gonna roll some damage.
Acrobatics. So 2 plus.
That misses. All right. I think an arrow would then be like a D6. What would an arrow be? D4, D6?
Depends on your shooting.
Crossbows. D8. All right. You take 2 damage again. So, but you still make it across the bridge. The kobolds are swarming across the bridge, and the black robed figure holds out a hand. Ushan Kulasa Ventu. Everyone roll me. I'm trying to think of an emotional endurance.
That would usually be
Constitution. Everyone roll me Constitution.
19.
You lose 3 health points. As this massive wave of demonic faces from your worst nightmares take physical form around you and swarm against you, the kobolds go insane and start jumping off the frickin' ledge. Now, come if you wish to live.
Oh, what closes now?
A demon priest. Demon priest. He takes off his helmet, and there's no skin. Just a deformed black skull with rubies in it. Come if you wish to live. Do you cross it? As you cross, and he leads you deeper into the fortress, and you come across the large broken remains of an ancient dragon. Its bones, its remains. He invites you underneath the skull, and he has a large bale bucket of red, boiling, poisonous-looking alcohol on him. Take a drink if you wish to know the truth.
If I do it, I will.
Very well. Roll me Constitution. You're the drinker in this party. You were just aboard this warship when they stumbled upon you.
17.
How about this? You wound up on the ship probably after an abduction by the local hordes. So, he's impressed by you're able to handle his Kool-Aid. He tells you, very well. This ship belongs to Lady Tiamat. It is heading back to your homeworld of Coren. If you wish to see your world safe, if you wish to see your homeworld safe, you must destroy its engines. The engines. The crystal powering this thing. Don't be a lazy bastard. I am an agent of the Cosmic Order, Oblivion. Meaning I do not want to see the nature of the universe unraveled. I am death, okay? I'm an agent of death. Because it's not meant to happen. It goes against the cosmic order of things. Look, my reasons are my own. Shut the fuck up. Do you want me to take you to hell? No meta. No meta. If you want to destroy the ship, here's a map to its entrance. We're dropping out of warp space. There's a way out. It's a crystal that will activate a magic portal to safety at the last moment. I'm not rich. I'm rich in happiness. Not really, not even that.
Your wife left you several years ago.
I know several gods that are far more powerful than you. I know beings of endless evil in the oblivions of hell.
So politicians.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, fuck politicians.
Especially Republicans. Especially Republicans.
Well,
This isn't political. We're not doing politics here. All right, so
I'm just saying.
now I must take my leave. He turns into a raven and flies
You
off.
haven't explained to me like what they have in there, because that's like
Okay, he turns back into human form. At the engine room is right next to the sideboard, and there is several thousand gold the rest. It's right next to the door, right next to it. Here's the freaking key. Don't be a greedy bastard. Now goodbye.
yeah, but like hold on, like exactly
I'm a cosmic reality.
that doesn't make any sense.
I'm death.
Like what's your
I'm the Grim Reaper, damn you!
my logic?
Roll me Constitution again.
Alright,
If you fail this,
19.
okay, you lose 2 seconds of your life.
Okay, that's nice makes me like, me like playing a game.
You roll good enough. I was hoping you'd lose a few years off your life. Okay, so
I mean, that's
the engines are the very heart, are right above you, 2 floors up, and you can ride a elevator there. But it's guarded by 4 orcs. So it's going down the hallway through the caverns. You arrive at the massive elevator platform. It's guarded by 4 ogres and battle plate.
guys, I've seen this construction before. Don't worry. I tried to disguise myself as
Roll me.
for
They're not male. Okay, okay.
performance. So what do you guys think you're doing something? Performance or deception?
Deception.
Guess 6. I think that's a 6. Yeah, that's a 6 plus deception.
They look at you. Take him to the dungeons. You two, roll me deception.
Okay. Am I trying to deceive them?
Yes.
I haven't tried to deceive them yet.
Oh, okay, okay. Do whatever you want. There's numerous. You could knock
I
these.
think while they're distracted with him, I'm gonna try to sneak
Go for it. 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 Go for it.
So, 17.
You sneak aboard. Noah, do you want to sneak aboard with her?
I'll sneak aboard.
You want to save your little plucky thief friend, or you want to leave him to his fate?
I think if we step to the other side of the boat, do we want to attack him from behind and make him out of trouble, or are we leaving him blind? Magic? Try some magic?
I'll try some of my magic. What skills do you have? I am using the same one.
You're not
Just to fuck up your whole day. I'm not doing good at it.
You can't take on four ogres, man.
Can I do something?
With my magic, that is.
Can I do something?
Sure.
Don't have to destroy things. I want to create a minor illusion
Okay.
where there are 3 of them
Okay.
to confuse them.
Go for it.
So, um, is my illusion successful in confusing them?
Yes, it is. I'm gonna move over here. You roll with me. Yeah.
Are we going to breakfast after this?
Yes, we are. 4 o'clock.
Yes, as anyone else.
Wait, what?
Breakfast. You don't know what that is?
Yeah, but probably won't get over.
That started today. Oh, rods. Live music rods.
So,
I mean, the vast majority of the time that people go, they're just going there to get drunk and listen to music. But
Let's
if
do
I'm
this.
being honest,
it sounds
yeah, like brats,
Okay, back to the game. Your distraction works. They run off in all directions, chasing the illusions. You save them, and you're back aboard the platform. You start rising. You rise to the dungeon level, which is full of screams and moans and whips and chains and tortured prisoners. You rise through the breeding rooms where the monsters and dragons and monsters are bred. You hear screams, see monsters and dragons of various sorts just peering at you. Dragons are laying their eggs. Tortured slaves are being tortured by goblins and orcs. It's like hell in a heavy metal way. As you reach the top, you reach the engine core, the room. It's a long, massive corridor full of bones and statues of dragons and demons peering down at you. And there's the two corridors. There's one leading to the treasury, there's one leading to the engine room. Alright, you walk off into the treasury room. It's blocked by another two. It's guarded by two kobolds. Little lizard people. Little dragon lizard people. What do you want to do to them? They're very dull-witted.
thief, you're up, thief.
Be a filthy hobbit. Be a filthy hobbit.
I'm not going visual this time because, you know.
Do you have invisibility?
Doesn't the thief character have invisibility?
That he can sneak. He should be able to sneak.
I'll just let you sneak. I'll let you. You should have stealth. I'll allow it. Let's just go stealth. Let's not go with invisibility. Let's go stealth. That works. You make it past them by slipping past them. One of them is like, did you just feel the wind past you? Maybe. I do get very lonely at night sometimes. I don't want to know that. Come on, man. I'm just trying to do my guard duty. You sneak past them, and you're in heaven.
Grant, your gravy
Stories,
is so good, mate.
stories upon stories upon stories of gold. Imagine a cathedral filled with gold and diamonds and rubies.
Fuck you, I don't want gravy.
It's full of gold artifacts beyond your wildest dreams. But popping out of the gold, small snake. Well, a snake. You know that freaking eyeball monster from episode 4 of Star Wars? That's in like the garbage pit. Yeah. One of those eyes pops up, looks at you. You may have my gold and this bag of holding to take it all with you if you answer my riddle. Alright, roll me intelligence check. And I'll roll my I'll compete with you. I rolled a 10. You will not get this gold. You won't get my bag of holding. You can only carry about you can only carry what a normal immortal backpack can carry. It shrieks out a loud screech. And out coming the walls that horde of kobolds ran into earlier. There they are! They killed Jimmy! They're not with you. They're outside the doors. You know, Kevin made me a good DM. I'm gonna allow you to roll 20 and see how much gold you can pick with you. The 20 will represent how many pounds you can carry. You're able to carry 11 pounds worth of trinkets. You probably get like 100 gold on you now. Just be fair. It's not a treasure trove, but you got something out of it. 12 pounds worth of money, okay? And like maybe enough to buy you like a week at a very nice inn, a very nice hotel vacation. I got enough for it. No, the hordes of kobolds come streaming after you. Do you want to leave him to his fate, or do you want to help him?
I don't know what we can do.
You want to abandon him, betray him? Do you want to betray him? Do you want to betray? Do you want to betray him? He only has enough to buy a nice night at a nice hotel for like a week, 2 weeks straight. Inflation. Or do you want to abandon him? That would be good character development.
I do believe what we need to do is we need to do the best thing that we can do. Best thing that we can do right now in this situation.
Which is
Tuck our tail between our legs and run.
so you can hide amongst the gold if you're lucky. Roll me sneak again. This might help you. Stealth. Yeah, you can hide. This is a room full of gold. Like think Scrooge McDuck. Scrooge McDuck. You could find a place to hide. Roll me stealth. Your entire story, your entire character hinges upon this moment. They take you prisoner. They drag you down. I will admit this. If you're able to shut down the engine in time, I might save his character for something. Destroying the engine. The engines are a giant mechanical ruby surrounded by 3 dragon heads. And it's alive. Coming out of the ruby is a giant like Sauron eye. Alright, roll me again. You're gonna have to run from them. You pick their locks and you escape and you flee back into the gold pit. But they're still looking for you. If you're able to steal past the guard, sure.
Is there a bunch of goblins that are going to notice us?
No, it's just a giant Sauron eye.
All right then. I guess it's time for battle music.
You sneak back in. I'll be gracious to you. Alright, this giant fucking demon eye stares at you. No. No, Princess Kenny. No, Princess Kenny. No. No. No weeb shit here. No weeb shit.
Is that a weeb?
Alright.
It's South Park.
It has no attacks, but it is an AI and it is going to work the guards. It has a health score of 30. So you have to take this thing out when you can. Well, you can. Right in front of you. Giant fucking eye. 10 feet. 10 feet. 10 feet and 10 feet and 50 feet above you. Yes. That's the bridge, which is another 5 layers above you.
How about this? I go upstairs.
You're gonna have to roll me a badass stealth for that, but you won't. How about this? I'll get you the start of your journey. You destroy the engines. What he tries, he probably won't make it in this game, to take the bridge. All right, go for it.
I'm gonna go for it.
Crystal, but it's very vulnerable to magic and fire. It's fragile as hell. Like a crystal that's like glass.
So stupid.
You get caught by the kobolds again.
Or wait, would boss music work right here?
Roll me investigation check. Perception.
Would boss music
Roll me
work right
perception.
now? Grant.
You notice it hangs by a very thin chain that keeps it in place. And a well-placed arrow could... Yes.
Grant. Would boss music work here?
Yes.
Right here. Do something from Undertale.
Roll it. Come on, Amanda. I have hope in you.
Since this is gonna be a boss fight.
Bounces off. It looks at you. A lot of tree goes off. But it could take 2 minutes, 20 seconds game time for you to knock this thing out. Just one of you has to knock this.
Can you use my ultimate? Well, in my case, probably a javelin would work better.
Throw it. Wrong.
15 plus 2.
That works. Throw me damage.
2. Wait, it's 2Ds.
Yes.
Right? 6.
You make it break halfway there. It's hanging by a thread. And you come springing back into the room with a swarm of kobolds following you. What do you want to do, Amanda?
I kind of feel like I can help both, but at the same time,
So, what do you want to do? It hangs by a thread.
honestly, I'm just afraid of the fact that, this game won't give me that.
You have enough to pay for a pleasure resort for 2 weeks. It hangs by a thread. Arrow it.
Can't we just run away into the rest? You know, it's like, it's just abandoned, and like, we do the spaceship.
That hits. Hangs by 6. It comes collapsing down on a loud shriek. And just as you do, everything goes sideways, up and down again. The outside, this giant evil, like looking demonic city, like jumped out of real space, back into like this black void with entire sections of its city just ripped out. Bodies are swarming out of it. Vacuum is stealing the breath out of numerous uncountable like monsters and orcs and goblins. And you and your platform, everything is sideways, you're falling down into a pit, and because the ship's bursting open, the entire treasury comes coming chasing after you in a massive wave of gold and gems. And the kobolds are screaming as this is going on too. Everyone roll me Dexter acrobatics. Oh yeah, here you go. Sorry about that, Amanda. You all make it, and you're able to scrap another 2 pounds worth of gold. As you do, you hear the kobolds being crushed by the gold beneath you that comes rushing down after you. And they're screaming like, "We're dying by money! How ironic is that?"
I mean,
Well, I guess we can finally afford that nice kitchen in hell. So, your ship has jumped out of real space atop of coren, and you're probably taking out a quarter of the ship's military. You hear a loud screech in Draconic. The Dark Lord is coming for you. The final battle's near. Well, you have enough gold, and you're right next to the escape pod.
yeah, so how do your guys actually?
Knowing them, they're fine. Yeah. You want? Do you want to fight the final battle? This we don't have enough players for this, and this is kind of something I want the full party for.
Yeah, we probably should wait on it then. That sucks.
Who cares if the skeleton guy says, like,
Oh, we kind of did what he asked. We dismantled the engine.
yeah, that's just it.
It's still heading towards coren at subspeed.
Fuck coren.
You have maybe 2
No, you
weeks
can't
before it
say
arrives.
fuck coren, considering how it.
All right,
True.
let's roll into the story.